What I like about kiwi fruit is once you cut down, it reveals that
yes, indeed,
ring of colour.
Yes, it looks most attractive, doesn't it?
That's nice.
How many kiwis do we want?
Well, we're just going to use the one, that's all. We just want a small selection
absolutely so.
of fruit. Some lovely black grapes.
Yes.
I place them there.
Indeed.
Now,
bananas?
No, we'll come to those in a moment. Now, that's an interesting banana. If I prepared the bananas now,
yes,
because we're not ready to eat them, they would begin to discolour.
They do, I would say, yes, yes.
Now, I can overcome that by placing some sort of an acid like lemon juice over them.
Yes.
But, you know, you destroy a lot of the lovely flavour of the banana. So
I
I prefer to leave that until the very last moment.
Understood.
Literally is when we're ready to eat them. And then if we want some banana, we'll peel it and put it on.
Doesn't the same apply to a pineapple?
Not to the same degree, because it's got a high percentage of acid running through it. There we go. We take that hard centre out.
Certainly. Take that away.
What I think is important when we're presenting food is to try and get a variety of shapes. At the moment, we've got the orange and the kiwi, which look very similar. We've got the grapes and the kumquat, and the strawberries are very similar as well. So let's go for a different shape with the pineapple.
I see.
Now, we want something of a similar shape, so let's go for the melon.
Yes.
There are that many types of melons.
Oh, yes.
What's
this one? What's this one?
This is a gallia. It's a lovely sweet melon. Very, very tender indeed.
Yeah.
We take the inside pips out with a spoon.
Yes.
Right, we'll go for a similar shape to them. So down, down,
yes,
and down. So all that's left for us to do now is to put the dish together. Yes. And this is the fun bit, you know, there's no hard, fast rule as to where things should go. It's just a question of using one's eye and deciding, well, that looks nice there. Okay, the strawberries with the hulls up so that we can see that lovely green coming through. They really are delightful this time of the year as well. Wonderful. But of course, I mean, all year round now as well, aren't they?
Indeed,
no problem at all.
Many times, yes.
That's right. So in there, now I think we want to bring the orange, these kumquats down there, to contrast with that orange.
Yes, indeed.
And then perhaps the kiwi here,
there,
like so, and that gives us a lovely little space to plop a few grapes. Now I think we want a little bit more colour, and we pick some of this lovely mint, and the smell of mint, you know, when with a fruit salad.
Yes.
Well, how about that?
Well, many congratulations. It looks great.
So simple. But, you know, it's too hot for it to stay out here. Yes. We need to get it indoors, get it in the refrigerator, and let it chill. So, and get on with something else. So would you like to lead the way?
Certainly.
Well, I'll follow you. Patrick's invited his friend Barney to supper to sample his new cooking skills. I made the dessert, so now it's Patrick's turn to graft.
Now, what about the main course, the pièce de résistance?
The pièce de résistance is kedgeree. Have you heard of that?
I have indeed. I've read P.G. Woodhouse too. They always got a kedgeree on the sideboard. I've eaten a kedgeree. I like it, and I haven't the faintest idea of how to make it. So I'm looking forward to that. You
remember, it's always served in one of those wonderful silver entree dishes.
It was indeed, yes.
Oh, wonderful. So, well, let's have a look at it. It requires very simple ingredients such as rice, some curry powder, but the main substance of the dish is smoked haddock. You might have noticed in some of the shops that the fish is a golden shine to it. It's covered in chemicals and all sorts of dyes, and all that comes off in the liquid when you're cooking it. It's not real.
In other words, avoid the golden fish.
Avoid the golden fish. Yeah. This is lovely. It's naturally smoked. Yes. It's really superb.
And what do we do with it?
Well, we're going to poach it. Do you know how to poach things?
I can poach an egg. I've never poached a haddock. How do you do that?
You can poach an egg. You can poach anything. Let me show you. All you require to poach haddock is a shallow pan such as that. Place the haddock in.
Yes.
Okay. And then we place on top of that some water.
You cover the fish completely?
Nearly cover it. Look at that. We're just leaving a little bit at the top there. You see that?
Yes. Put a lid on.
Okay. Now it's going on to a high heat.
A high heat all the time?
Yes.
And how long is it going to take before it's properly poached?
What we want to do is we want to bring that to the boil.
Yes.
And once it boils, turn the heat down so it gently simmers, because remember, it's fish, it's gentle material, we don't want it to break apart. Right, well, let's have a bit of fun now.
Yeah, right.
How do you chop an onion?
I have my own methods. I strongly dislike chopping my fingers off, so shall I show you how I chop an onion? We have an onion. Please. Right, here we are. I take a fork. I jab the fork into the onion. Yeah. I take a knife. And then I start slicing. I've done this many times, and I've been making curries, you understand.
This is
how I do it.
Can I just say, this is absolutely unique. Have you patented this method?
No, I haven't. You chop it round, you see. Try finish the entire onion.
Oh, please do.
Right, you are.
Feel free.
You can take your fork out and jab it in again somewhere else.
That's the art, is it? I wondered about that.
You then put your onion in here, and you start chopping it the other way like this.
So what day is it today?
It does take some time, but I'm sure there must be a better and a more professional way of doing it.
Let me show you how I would actually chop an onion. First of all, I sliced the onion so that I've got 2 halves.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you can see the core there.
Yes, I remember
compared
that.
to that.
The thing I always try and avoid, but I'm doing it my way.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, that actually holds the pieces of onion together.
Yes.
So what I want to do now is, having that away from me and fingers well out of the way of the knife, I'm going to slice down carefully without letting this knife go right through the back of the onion.
I see.
So the onion pieces are being kept together.
I see.
Do you see?
Yes, I do.
Just as far as that.
Yes, I do.
Turn it round, and because we're new at this game, let's just make 1 incision. You could make many.
And this is the bit that worries me. And if I were trying it, I'd use a smaller knife.
All right, well, that's fine. That's okay. So we make 1 incision across.
Yes.
But again, don't go right through because it'll fall apart.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, so we've gone down and we've gone across.
Yes.
And now all we have to do is...
Ah, I see. Very professional.
The butter's sizzling away nicely.
It is indeed.
Ready to accept the onion.
Right.
So
I'm lost in admiration with your onion, and I've chopped onions many times for curries, but never managed to get it like that.
Well, practice, practice. Now, would you like to stir that around for me?
I'm glad you're using a wooden spoon. I'm a great wooden spoon enthusiast. Well, it's a wooden platter, actually. Right. We haven't got to bother about getting the onion done. It'll just do itself.
It'll cook itself. Just keep moving it around.
Yes.
Now, shall I pour the curry powder in for you?
Now, what kind of curry powder is it?
This
Hot
is
or medium?
mild.
Very mild.
Have a taste. That's
Right
the best
you are.
way. Have a taste.
Hardly curry powder at all,
No,
is it?
it's very, very mild
Well, how much
indeed.
would you put in?
Well, you show me. 1 teaspoon certainly.
I rather like hot curry, but we won't make it hot. That's one
Put
level.
one in. Let's see what it looks like with
level.
one.
Right, and
Let me
stir it
move that
round.
round. Oh, the smell. I love the smell of curry
Certainly,
powder.
so do I.
It's great.
And we've still got our ring up high.
We have. We're
I'm
working
always
very
scared
quickly.
of burning things
No,
once we do that.
providing you stay with it. The
Yes.
mistake to make is to walk away and read the Guardian.
Exactly.
Or the Times or anything
Exactly.
else. Now, the rice. This is long grain rice.
Yes. How much rice?
Well, this is 10 fluid ounces.
How do you measure a fluid ounce of rice, please?
Simply in a measuring jug.
Oh, I see.
Simple as that. So in that goes, and now stir it round.
Stir it round.
Now, this is the bit we have to work fairly quickly.
Yes, I can see that.
That's it.
It's
That's
going dry very quickly now.
lovely.
Right.
Keep moving the pan.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Well, like grinding a telescope mirror.
We'll have a go at that afterwards.
Why
shall we?
not?
Why not,
Yes.
indeed.
Yeah, same kind of motion.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Now get right into the corners.
Yes, I'm doing that.
That's it.
Right.
Now that's now ready to have some liquid poured onto it.
Yes.
So we can afford to put this pan to the side of the
Yes.
stove for a second. Bring that forward. Let's have a look at that.
Now, how do you tell if it's done? Am I allowed to jab a fork? I've got a fork here. Can I jab
go
this
on,
in?
you have
Right.
a little jab, because I know you've been dying to stick a fork in
I
the
would
fish
say
for the
that
last 2 days.
that's coming out clean. I would say it's done.
It's perfectly.
And how much water have we got in here, as a matter of
We've
interest?
actually, we always, when we're cooking this type of a rice dish, we use twice the volume, twice the part of water to rice. So, in other words, we've got half a pint of rice, so we add a pint of the stock. Now, that liquid has got all the flavour of the haddock in it.
I see.
It'll take on board now the flavour of the curry.
And
If
you
you'd like
stir
to
that round
just
again.
carefully, otherwise it'll go all over us. That's
Okay.
lovely.
It's boiling now because
Now,
we've got
we
it on a
want
high
to churn
ring.
it down. So I'm going
What
to turn it
two?
right down to 2. Take the spoon out because we don't cook with wooden spoons.
I'm sorry, Dad. I like
That's
that.
all right.
Yes.
Put a lid on.
Yeah.
And we're going to leave that for about 15 minutes.
Right.
So let's go back to the table and we'll actually prepare the haddock.
Right.
Now we've established that it's cooked.
Yes, we have indeed.
We need to take it out. It's a super big piece of fish.
Yes, it was,
If
yeah.
it breaks up, it doesn't matter because we're actually going to flake it anyway.
Yes.
So it makes no difference whatsoever.
Yes.
Now let's turn it over
Yes.
because what we want to do is get rid of this skin.
Oh, yes. That's I always find that a problem.
Oh, horrible,
I always
horrible.
find
Well,
that a problem.
it's certainly not a problem to get rid of. I'll do this piece and you do the other piece. Off, and it just flakes off, as
I
simple as
see.
that.
Seems all right.
Yeah.
I
And I
see.
think what we'll do is we'll transfer that
not?
onto a nice clean plate so we know
Yes.
that's the edible stuff.
Yes.
Would you like to do that?
Yes, why not?
Now watching for skin and watching for bones
Yes.
and remove them as you go along.
A fairly large chunks, you say.
Now, whilst you're doing that,
Yes.
I'll get the warming dish out of the oven
Yes.
and then the rice.
Yes, indeed. Yes. No bones there. No bones left there.
Wonderful, that's marvellous. Right, again, put that to one side.
Yes.
Let's clean down. If you remove the plates,
Yes, right.
and I'll give a quick wipe down so that we've got rid of all of the rubbish.
Hot serving dish.
Absolutely. And the rice.
Yes,
Now we need to test this, don't we?
you do indeed.
Now what we're looking for is to see whether or not the rice bites nicely.
Yes.
And the grains, as you note, they're all still separate, which
Yes,
they
they
should be. Look lovely and moist.
So we put this in the serving dish?
Yep, you'd like to
Hold
put it
on.
in there? Yes,
Right.
please.
In we go.
So let's have a bit of fun. Put the butter in.
Just put the whole chunk of muslin like that.
In it goes.
Yes.
Very, very luxurious. This.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Looks good, doesn't it?
In it goes. That's lovely.
Start mashing it up.
Now, don't mash it, no, because what we want you to do is to create a lovely, rich rice dish where you can see individual grains of rice. Now, if you mash it, then we'll end up with that semolina mix.
I see.
We don't want that.
No, understood.
Let's sharpen it up with a little lemon juice. Would you like to squeeze that in?
Yes, me.
I'm sure you're stronger than me.
Looking out for pips.
That's right.
I see, I think I've getting all the juice I can out of this. I say, not being a tax inspector, I don't give me. There's a pip.
There's
Let's get a pip,
do you practice on cricket balls, Patrick?
Yes, I'm a spinner, don't forget.
Absolutely. That's wonderful.
Good.
Okay, let's put some parsley in.
Yes, now, how much?
Well, the amount of flavour we get from parsley is very minimal. Yeah. So what we really get from it is colour.
Right.
That's fine.
And again, stir it in.
Now we want it, yeah, please, just gently. Now we're going to spice it up a little bit.
Well, you've got curry powder in already, haven't we?
We have, but I mean, I don't know when you taste it, or certainly when I taste it, the curry aroma is there. Yes. What we need is a bit more bite.
Yes.
Now this is cayenne pepper.
Yes.
Have you tasted it?
No, and I'm not going to. Not straight.
You disappoint me. You disappoint me. What I suggest you do with this, let me show you, is if you hold it over there and gently tap.
Tap it like this.
Now, it's extremely potent stuff.
Yes, it is.
So we want to watch exactly how much is going in.
Yes.
A bit more. Now, I think we're there. And now we're ready to add the haddock to it.
Haddock itself.
Okay. Now, in we go. Now, can I show you how to do this?
Please do.
Please. Thank you. Because we don't want to break this up too much.
No.
So, just very
turn it
gently,
over, I see.
Like that. So it's incorporated within the rice.
Yes.
Thank you.
I see. Just turn it over
That's
like
it.
that. Yes.
That's lovely. Now we have a choice. We can put all of the egg in, or we can keep a little bit back. Let's put
let's be ambitious. Let's leave a bit for garnish, shall we?
Shall we do that?
Right.
Well, let's hold that bit back.
Yes.
And drop that in. And now it's your job to, again, gently mix it through.
In. Like this.
That's lovely.
Yes. And what about the rest?
Well, let me take that for you.
Yes.
Make sure the rice is packed around the sides.
Yes.
And how many of us?
3.
Right. 1,
2,
3. Now you can highlight those pieces with some parsley.
Yes.
Just by doing that. Just highlights the egg itself.
I see. And we're there.
Oh, shall we have the cuttle? She said, oh dear no, I'd rather have the fat, flat fish.
Well, Barney, what do you think?
Magnificent. Absolutely splendid.
Are you surprised?
Not really. Well, you see, perhaps I should say compliments to the chef and to the maestro who has produced the chef.
No, he's the man.
I think it's quite splendid.
But have you had kedgeree before?
Oh, yes. Else, how could I comment on this magnificent kedge if I hadn't? Oh, yes, certainly.
Good, good.
It's up to the astronomical curry, Patrick, I think. Yes.
Could this lead on, Patrick, to you teaching Barney how to make a kedgeree, do you think?
No.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.